Alright, so my name is Josh, and in this video I'm going to be studying Yiddish out of this book called College Yiddish. Now, if you haven't checked out my blog, I have a blog on the best books to learn Yiddish, and this one is definitely there because I highly recommend it. And if you want to see the blog, I'll leave it in the description below so you can pick up some other Yiddish resources. And basically, I'm going to study the language in front of y'all and kind of try things out and kind of hopefully get you guys to do your studying, do your own work and shit, because y'all are lazy. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is read these dialogues or these lessons. So in College Yiddish, you get these little lessons and you get these readings and then you get the vocab. I'm just going to read everything. I'm not going to look at the vocab yet. And then I'm going to read kind of the last couple of sentences or any sort of notes that needs to be remembered about Yiddish. Take notes. Do that for lesson 1. And then essentially it's a weird system where I'm going to read lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, the dialogue. Then when day 2 comes, I'm going to read lesson 2, lesson 3, and lesson 4. This way I'm constantly exposing myself to harder and harder Yiddish. So let's begin this whole video. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. So a lot of people ask me, why the hell are you studying Yiddish? What is the reason to study Yiddish? For was Yiddish, right? Why Yiddish? Well, to be completely honest, I think the way that we impose language learning on other people is stupid. It's silly in the fact that most people are going to go to school and their parents say you gotta learn Mandarin, you gotta learn Spanish, you gotta learn French because it's the language of commerce, or people, there's business opportunities. That's really stupid. Maybe you can learn expressions in those languages, but to learn and study a complete language, not start to finish, but start to satisfaction and to your desirable level of proficiency, to do that for a language you don't like, it's going to waste a lot of time, and you're going to really be unhappy with yourself. I'm happy learning Yiddish. I'm happy studying Japanese. I'm happy studying Pashto or Farsi, but I'm not going to be so happy studying French. I just don't see it being beneficial to me. I don't like it. I don't like the language. And I'm sorry to all the French speakers out there, but, I would really advise against studying a language that you're not going to be happy with. So my goal for learning Yiddish, at least using College Yiddish, is to be able to understand a language when I read it, to be able to read articles, to be able to speak it a bit. But being able to speak it to a high level is going to be quite difficult, especially considering the fact that Yiddish doesn't have that many speakers remaining. However, there are a lot of speakers of facet Yiddish, especially in places like Williamsburg, Borough Park, and stuff like that in Brooklyn. The only problem is that when you speak Yiddish to some of the Hasidim, you can kind of be looked at as like an alien or a foreigner, and you can get some, I don't want to say negative looks, but definitely people will be puzzled and perplexed as to why you're speaking Yiddish. So it can be a little bit difficult, and it is an obstacle. Also, because right now I live in Manchester, New Hampshire, there are pretty much no Yiddish speakers here, or at least none that I can find. So being able to speak is going to be a very difficult challenge for me. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. So this is College Yiddish. This is me reading aloud Chapter 1, or Lesson 1. Erste Lektie. Jiden in alle Länder. Yiddish, Jews in all lands. Jiden seinen Heinz a Volk von 13 Millionen. There are 13 million Jews, is what it said. Jeden wohnen auf alle Kontinenten. Jews are from all continents. In America, in Europa, in Asia, in Africa, in so it says in Africa, un in Australia. Oibel Hein. So it said that there's Jews in all continents, in Europa, in America, and in those places, right? So you should pretty much know what that means, right? Like Asia, it's Asia, right? So okay. Oiber Hälfte von alle jeden wohnen heint in America. So today there are over 500,000 Jews that live in America. Or no, sorry. So über 5 million. So it said, sorry, über Hälfte von alle Jeden wohnen heint in. So over half the Jews today live in America. In New York, okay, so then let's see, in America. Über 5 Millionen Jeden wohnen in die Vereinigten Staaten. So 5 million Jews, over 5 million Jews live in America. In New York wohnen über 2 Millionen Jeden. So in New York there are over 2 million Jews. Und der jüdische Centers in die Vereinigten Staaten seien. So in New York there are over 2 million Jews. On their I don't even remember what that means. Okay, so on der Yiddish Center in the Vereinigten Staaten seien. So in the United States, these centers are Chicago. So other centers are Chicago, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Boston, Detroit, Cincinnati, in Argentina, Kanada und Mexico wohnen euch Asach Yidden. So in those other countries, right, in Canada, Argentina, and in Mexico, there are a lot of other Jews. In die Vereinigten Staaten reden jeden Yiddish und English. So Jews speak Yiddish and English in the United States. In Argentina und Mexico reden jeden Yiddish und Spanish. So they speak Yiddish and Spanish. In Zaire, Asach Länder reden jeden Yiddish. So in other places where Jews live, they speak Yiddish. Yiddish is die Sprachen von jeden in Asach Länder. Yiddish is the language of a lot of Jews, of the Jews in a lot of other places. Yiddish vereinigt jeden von alle Länder. So Yiddish vereinigt. I don't know what that means. So Yiddish vereinigt jeden von alle Länder. So Yiddish unites the Jews in all different lands. So thank you for watching this first video of Study with Me or Study Yiddish with me. I don't know. This is going to be kind of like a weird let's study Yiddish together. Kind of to monitor my progress. And to kind of just inspire you guys to learn Yiddish. Because I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm not going to hold you. This language is gas. This language is big gas. Alright? Like, this, bro. Yo, like, come on. I'm not capping. This language is gas. So yeah, peace.